Welcome to Allie's Attic Show, where you never know what kind of surprise you'll find in my attic. I'm your host, Allie, and today my guest is a 15-year-old up-and-coming artist. She's a singer-songwriter out of Canada. Yay! Please welcome Kellyanne Poirie. I said it right?
Yeah, you got it. Hi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. And how are you?
I am well. I am doing well. So you're in not anywhere near me. I'm in Manitoba, and I think you're in where are you in Quebec, Montreal? I can't remember where you're from.
Yeah, well, I'm from Quebec, but as of right now, I'm in New Jersey.
In New oh yeah, because you just finished. Okay, yeah, you just wrapped up performing, right, at Jersey Shore Music Festival.
Yes, and I
Awesome.
live in Weehawken.
Weehawken. Okay. All right. So, first off, how was the Jersey Shore Music Festival?
Oh, it was awesome. I mean, we didn't get like amazing weather at that time, so it was kind of like raining and stuff. But other than that, it was so cool. I loved being by the shore. The vibe of it was awesome. The audience was great, and it was a really cool experience because I'm still getting to know more about my area and about where to perform in my area and stuff.
Well, that's cool. That's good. I would love to go to the Jersey Shore. So, okay, so you're influenced by Sia and inspired by Ed Sheeran.
Yes.
Your social media is crazy. You have so many fans, Kellyanne. It's just nuts. They love you. Um, when did you decide this is what you were going to do?
I mean, since a very young age, I was always really inspired by music, and it was like kind of something I really wanted to do. And I started performing when I was around like 9 and like competing in Dubai and getting to know, because I used to live in Dubai.
Oh, wow.
And yeah, the music industry there is completely different. It's not that big, so it's mostly like, the people know each other all throughout. And then I auditioned for The Voice Kids, and I think that's really when I was like, I mean, yeah, if these people support you and these people like you, then, and I was like, yeah, this is really what I want to do. I met people that I loved, and music this is when I knew that it was like my passion, and it's what I wanted to do throughout my life and as a career.
Awesome. Now, you were on The Voice Kids Canada in 2016.
Yes.
Who were the judges?
Well, the judges are only famous like around my area in Quebec. It's such a French show because it was only the French part of Quebec, since the rest of Canada doesn't do The Voice Kids.
I was going to say, yeah.
Yeah, so it was all in French and not people that we know of here, but they were really great people. And working with them was just like such an amazing experience for me.
Well, and you know what? I mean, everybody talks about, oh, the reality shows, and I mean, at the end of the day, they are, but
Yeah.
the coaches can help you out so much, even if you're, just the first audition and you don't make it to the rest, or if you make it, all the way to the top 10 or whatever the case may be. It's one of my favorite shows, by the way. I'm in love with Blake Shelton. So everybody knows this. So I love the advice that they can give you to help you on your way.
Oh yeah, it's definitely a life-changing experience. I mean, like you said, even if it's, a reality TV show, you don't spend like that much time. It's still just the experience of it. You get to learn so much from it. You make friends from people, that do the same thing that you do. And just learning from these people like that have so much experience, like these celebrities, and they know what they're doing for so long. It's like an honor,
Yeah.
to hear what they have to say, and they help you out. And yeah, I just think it's such an awesome opportunity.
I do too. I hope I see you on The Voice one day. Never mind The Voice Kid.
I'd love to be on The Voice here. It's like I also adore this show. I'm obsessed.
Yeah, so am I. It's crazy. I've had so many people on my show that have been on The Voice, which is cool because then I get to hear, all the background stuff. It's just, I love having them on.
That's so cool.
Yeah. I've had two Steel Girls. I had Sundance Head the year he won. I've had Brendan Fletcher. Oh God, I can't remember. I've had a whole bunch of them.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like they come here after. I'm like, right on, just keep sending people. Send Blake here, send Blake, Kelly Clarkson, Adam Levine. I'll be happy.
Yeah. Yeah, just send them all.
Yeah, exactly.
It'll be great. Just meet all these awesome people.
Right? One day. I'm getting there.
Oh yeah.
I'm sure you've heard of I can't even think. Oh my God, Aaron Prachette. He's Canadian. He's a Canadian country artist. He's coming on my show, and he's huge. I'm like, what? Really? Okay, right on.
No, I haven't heard of him, but that's awesome.
Yeah, check him out. He's amazing. You're huge. I mean, like your social media, like I said, it's just like you're blowing up. And
thanks.
you're welcome. Now, you've also performed the national anthem for Canadian embassies and U.S. veteran events. Um,
Yes.
you've been featured in the national UAE. Tell everybody what that is.
Well, that's just the official kind of like well newspaper in Dubai and in the UAE where I used to live. And so for me, it was like I was like, oh my god, this is a big deal, when I was put on there and on the website and stuff in Dubai.
Okay. Okay. What was it like living in Dubai?
Oh my gosh, it was definitely a life changing experience. I mean, it's most of what I can remember since I moved there when I was 6, so it's all of my childhood pretty much. I grew up in Dubai, and it's amazing. It's like life there. I mean, you make friends from all over the world. All my friends, they come from like different places, all spread out, and the culture there is so different, and just life is like. You live by the beach, like the weather is good throughout the whole year. And I mean, it may sound like right now, it's like, oh my God, it sounds like so cool, but also there's like a reality to it where you kind of always have to come back. People come and they leave, and it's just like it's not somewhere that you stay your whole life, but it's definitely a life changing experience if you go there for just a couple of years like we did, and we're definitely never going to forget it. And I would never be the same person that I am now if it wasn't for Dubai.
Wow, that is so awesome. That I haven't been out of Canada. I need to start traveling. Dubai would be amazing to see. Now, you've also been on Money. Okay, so it's Music Money PR,
Yes.
Scoop It, Hype News, and Unsigned Hype.
Yeah, just a couple of like websites and stuff that featured me on their sites, and yeah.
Well, that's cool. Where do you want to go from here? Like, what are your like? Do you want to stay an indie artist? Do you want to get signed? I mean, what are your plans? Like, are you going to go to university as well as pursue this as like at the same time?
Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely going with the flow, like I'm gonna try and pursue my music career if it means that I have to keep being an indie artist and like, promoting myself and just growing as an indie artist. I mean, great. But if I do get like an offer from like a big record label, like I'll definitely do something with that. So I'm kind of going with the flow, just like producing my music, putting it out there, and just like hoping that, something will happen. And I'm definitely continuing school. I take it really seriously. I take my education really seriously. And I mean, I would love to go to college if my music career doesn't work out. But yeah, college is definitely and university is something that I have in mind and that I definitely want to go to. But yeah, I'm just going with the flow and I'm hoping for the best.
Well, I think you're well on your way. And it would be really cool if you could like do a duet with Ed Sheeran. I should tag him on Twitter or on
Oh
Instagram
my God, that would
because
be a dream,
right?
honestly.
He's not really on Twitter anymore. He's very active on Instagram as Teddy's Photos. And
Yes,
yeah,
yes.
because I've asked him to come on my show 10 million times. I'm going to keep asking him because eventually he's going to say yes. So I'll tag him and say, you should do a duet.
Oh my goodness, if you do that, oh,
I'm going to do that.
oh,
Could you
he's just like
imagine?
I talk to him all the time. He's my idol. I love him. Everything.
You know what? The
Great.
cool thing about Ed Sheeran is I've interviewed, because I'm worldwide, I have artists from all over the world coming on, and I've had so many come on from the UK, and some of them busked on the streets with him, like sitting there with his guitar case open singing. Can you imagine? Because I mean, look at him now. It's like, what? You were a busker?
Yeah, I know that's crazy, and it's also like that's also why he inspires me so much because like you see how far he's come, and it's just like it gives you that bit of hope,
Yeah.
that if someone can go that like now he's crazy big. Like when I went to his concert, I like so many people, and it's awesome what he does. Like his vibe is so cool on stage. Like he's just alone with his guitar, and he just
Hmm.
really like the music is the important part and like the coolness on the stage, like all the background pictures and images and stuff. That's what makes it so big at the end of the day, and I think it's just awesome what he does.
Well, and he's a very humble man, which is awesome because a lot of people that blow up like he
Oh yeah,
sorry, can kind of get an ego and stuff. But I've been told that Ed Sheeran is very, very approachable. He's like, very humble because he knows where he came from. And I think that's great. I think that's absolutely awesome. Now,
yeah.
listening to your songs, one of the things I noticed right away is you have like a very unique, deep register, like in your voice. Um, which is very different. Like I was expecting, I mean, because you're 15, I mean, I've had other, younger artists on and they seem to sing higher. And it was kind of nice to to hear that you were kind of deeper. Is that
Oh
just what comes out when you sing?
Yeah, I mean, I like to stay in the lower registers. It's kind of like my thing, and I just feel like, like when I was younger, I would stress a lot about that, and I'd be like, oh, I need to work on my higher register. It's what everyone else does, and it just sounds, better. It's more of what a girl should sound like and stuff. But now I feel like in society, people have learned to enjoy, simplicity more in voices, and just like that's why I'm like, I'm just gonna embrace, my lower register and embrace my voice and stuff, and just yeah, I mean, I like it, and I like to sing in the lower registers. It's kind of like my thing.
Well, I like it too because it makes you very, very distinct and unique. So don't ever stop because it's nice. It's nice to the ears too because we are so used to hearing so many singers, do runs and do those really high notes, and that's beautiful. Don't get me wrong; like I couldn't do that
Hmm.
if my life depended on it. But it was just really nice to hear your voice, and your voice is
Thank
also
you.
very warm. It's very friendly. So I think that's why probably you have so many fans because you just have that you have a vibe. Never mind Ed Sheeran, you have a vibe too, and it's just it kind of pulls you in, and it's nice. I love it.
Oh, thank
Um,
you so
you're
much.
welcome. Now, you plan to continue performing and rolling out several new tracks in the coming months. So keep me updated if you ever want to come back on the show. You have big news, anything like that. You're more than welcome to come back. I also have a lot of artists that send me if they release a new single and they want help promoting it. I have a page on my website called Allie's Odds and Ends, and I can throw it up there and help promote it through all my social media. So that's available. Now, what two songs are we going to hear from you, Kellyanne?
Well, the two songs that you guys are going to hear are two of my most recent singles, Not the Girl and Change. Yeah.
And you wrote both of
And
those, right?
yes, I did write these.
And you write all your originals.
Yeah, I
Awesome.
do.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. I really, really, really like "Not the Girl."
Oh,
I love, like I said, I love your voice, but I really like that song. So
thank you.
everybody can find you on social media. You're on Instagram more than anything else, or everywhere.
Yeah, I definitely say I'm a bit everywhere, but like Instagram is where like it's my favorite platform, and it's also where I'm mostly on because I post stories and stuff every day, and then I post pretty frequently as well on my Instagram page and on my Twitter too. I tweet a lot. Facebook is like my least active one, but I did definitely make sure that I post on that too.
Okay, and to find you on Instagram, it's Kellyanne Music, right?
Yes, Kellyanne.music.
Kellyanne.music. Okay, so everybody make sure you're following her if you're not, because I'm sure you probably are. But make sure you're following her. And I think you're going to go. I think you're going to be up there with Ed Sheeran. And if you guys ever do a duet, and it's because I tagged him, please, please, please tell him to come on my show.
Oh my God, yes,
Both of you.
definitely.
You know what?
I will. And thank you. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, that would be cool if both of you came on. If you did a
Yeah,
duet, that would be awesome. Okay, I'm gonna tag him. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try. Anyways, Kellyanne,
honestly.
thank you so much for coming on my show. And like I said, you're gonna soar. So I'm just gonna sit back and watch and enjoy. So you have a great rest of the summer break, and all the best to you.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me. And I hope that you also have a great summer break. And thank you so much again.
You're welcome. And thank you for joining me on Allie's Attic Show. Keep checking my website because you never know what kind of surprises you'll find in my attic. Cheers.